This will be a you versus them for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, we have the horse here on the right. And we have two here on the left. We have the sea serpent and the night owl. They both have similar colors too. Interesting. I'm going to do it this way. So the person on the left, I'm going to refer to as the night owl. Sorry, I don't know why I said night owl. It's nightingale. Strange, night owl. Owls are very wise, and there's something about the sea serpent here with the eye in the middle. There's something about wisdom here. This nightingale is getting wisdom through the night or through dreams or through something they can see, and there's something, it's connected to the owl in some way. There is something about an owl here. I'm not sure if that's significant or why it's significant, but there is something about wisdom and nighttime. Because the sea serpent isn't the nightingale, it's a part of the nightingale. The nightingale is like searching or calling out to the sea serpent here, and I feel like it's a part of itself. It's calling out to a part of itself, something is divine, something that is like the all-seeing in some way. It's tapping into something. This is a very spiritual energy. And then on the right we have the horse. The horse seems like, I don't want to like disregard the horse, but the horse seems a little bit like it's like the nightingale is center stage. The horse is just kind of there. Like we don't really know who the horse is yet. They're just kind of there. And the nightingale is very significant to the story here. Yeah, there's something about fear. Some fear here, something inevitable that's going to change. Because I'm getting a very spiritual energy. The nightingale actually may be able to speak to passed over people as well. There may be something very, there may be a medium or something along those lines as well. They're very spiritual. Yeah, there's some type of communication here with other people. This card in this deck in particular is always like the old people sitting at the front having a cup of tea in like the neighborhood, and they're all kind of sitting around enjoying themselves. Like this particular card indicates to me like the elderly. So there's something around speaking to a passed over loved one, possibly a grandparent or something along those lines here. And the Two of Swords. There's something that needs to be known. Someone wants to know something. So the horse, I'm feeling like the horse may even be going to the nightingale to find out information about their grandparents or their passed over loved ones or someone here. Yeah, there's been something that's been painful, some kind of ending. But because like with the death card here, the image is of the bird, but it's been there for a while. Like all of it's kind of decayed, and then there's something around this situation has been, it's been gone for a while. So if someone has passed away, they've been passed away for a long time. But there's something that the horse is recognizing or seeing. I'm also seeing the nightingale also on a stage. So because I'm getting like, again, the nightingale is the main performance and someone's just kind of sitting there on the sidelines. So the horse may be going up to the nightingale asking something, and this may be like a public thing, like, you know, when they do public mediums or something like that, or like where people like expos or something like that. So the horse is standing over to, going over to the nightingale, noticing the nightingale is very in tune here. But the horse has something painful that it wants to bring some type of closure. It needs some type of closure here. There's something that the horse needs in order to find the vision again. And I'm seeing this here. This is the vision, looking through and seeing the color again. But the Two of Swords, this is the triangle bit here. the vision's blocked at the moment because there's something here, there's some type of decision or something that the horse needs to know, but it can't know because it doesn't have access to that information. It doesn't have access to the sea serpent here. It doesn't have access to the esoteric or to being a medium, or it doesn't have that access, but the horse believes in the access because they have the crescent here on the third eye. So they believe in that kind of stuff. They believe in mediumship. They believe in being able to see things that aren't there and being able to speak to passed over loved ones and hauntings and ghosts and all that kind of stuff. The horse believes in all that. And they know that something needs to come to an end. They know something painful needs to end. And in order for that painful ending to occur, it needs some type of information from the dead. And the only way to get it is through this nightingale here. Now, if this isn't as abstract as like a medium, the nightingale may be a family member who knows about or has talked to the person who's passed over. And they may have information, and that's where the horse is getting it from. It could be just a family member who knows information. They don't have to, this doesn't have to be talking to the dead, but it could be talking to someone who knew the person who passed over and getting information that way. So here is the vision. The horse is seeing the vision. They want this painful situation to end so they can start opening up. I feel like even opening up their channel as well, or opening up their line of communication with things around them. At the moment, they're very protective about what they have created. The horse has a very fiery nature. It is an earth sign on this card, but it's coming through as very fiery, and it's holding itself back at the moment. I feel like that the horse, there's some type of information that's being held back, and it's deciding whether it should attack or not. It's deciding whether it should attack what's coming towards it. Something's coming towards it. They can see something coming towards it. Some type of negativity. Well, they feel like it's negativity, but they're wondering if the negativity is over and whether the horse should protect itself, protect its eggs, protect what it has here, protect what's creating. Should the horse protect itself? Or is this situation coming in peace? So I'm getting like this could be like family situation where someone who hasn't spoken to a family member in a long time is coming out of the woodwork. They haven't spoken to the family in a long time. And the horse is wondering whether they should communicate with this person. So they could be going to a medium, or they could be going to a psychic, or they could be going to another family member who has a lot of information to ask whether it's worth letting this person in and letting this person, like, has the grief or has the bygones been bygone. The traditional 5 of cups, there's 2 cups turned over, like 2 cups standing up, around the other side of the person turned around, they would be there. And there's 3 cups spilt. So has this situation been done and dusted? Is there potential in this? The horse wants to know if there's potential in this, or whether this situation is just, it's too much of a burden. Is this situation completely done and over with? With the World and the 3 of Pentacles, this is freedom to work on something. So I'm not sure what that means exactly. With the Emperor and the Son of Swords, there's information here coming in. This is looking like the family member who's the person, the horse is wanting information on, the Emperor here. There's the 6 of Cups, which is memories, nostalgia, information, also like family history here as well. And then we have the 4 of Cups, so some type of sneaky deception. I wasn't meant to say that, but because the rat came through, I said deception. The rat seems to me is sneaky, but I was meant to say sneaky disappointment, not deception. So is it a disappointment or is it deception? Like, what is this? Trying to figure out what this Emperor has done. So needing information about this Emperor here. And it can be to do with work or something this Emperor created. A business or something to do with, is it okay? Can I freely work on this now? Can I freely work towards this? The Mother of Swords did want to show itself, and the Father of Swords there. So this is a family situation, grandparents or something. The horse feels like someone who is younger, who's coming into the family. Yeah. There's something here where there's been some type of heartbreak. And it's leading towards freedom and being able to work on this. But I don't know. It's not necessarily telling me if, like, what the medium is going to say. It's not telling me what the medium is going to say. So if you're wondering here, yeah, I feel like you know what you need to do in this situation. And if you feel like you still need to communicate with the Nightingale and find out what is happening in this circumstance here, in order for you to temper out the situation and feel better about the situation and have freedom to work on whatever you want to work on. Maybe this rift within the family has caused problems with relationships, and you're wanting to mend those relationships. Whatever this is, it feels like something needs to come up that's painful, some type of conversation or communication. And the only way you're going to feel like you have the answers is if you go and get it from somewhere else. So I don't know if you have to go to another family member, or, like I said, a psychic or a medium or something along those lines. Someone where you can sit in front of the person, someone who can really is true to what they're doing here. I just read cards. I don't really tap into that side of things. Maybe one day I will, but I don't really tap past what the Nightingale here. This person is very wise, very elderly, has a lot of experience with that type of thing. So they're a lot more, they could do a lot more than what I could here reading the cards for you. But I feel like there's something that you need to know, and you really need to know it. And I feel like I'm talking to you because I feel like you're the horse. I don't feel like I'd be speaking to the Nightingale. I feel like I'd be speaking to the horse here, who has some type of discrepancy with a family member, possibly an emperor here, a father or a grandfather, or someone who is the hierarchy of the situation. And there's something to do with their work, or what they were working on, who they were working with, or what they were doing within their work. And it's like, has this person been deceptive or a disappointment? Like, what were they doing at their work, or something to do with their work? And there needs to be some type of painful conversation, or some kind of pain needs to come back up in order to feel the grief and move on with this. So there's information that you know, and I feel like it's information that only you can find.